Hello?
Hey,
Is that
can
some
you hear
music
me?
playing? What the fuck is...
Huh?
I hear some music playing. Some
I know
music
I done
playing.
figured out how to put it on there.
Oh my gosh, that is annoying. What kind of music is
Ah!
that?
Wait a minute, don't come here messing up my vibe now.
That
Hold
sounds
on.
like some.
Some elevator
It's too
music.
loud.
That's all they had.
Oh, I'm gonna say it's just too loud.
Oh, is it loud?
Yes,
I don't know how to turn it down. Let me see if I put it on low. Is it low? Can you still hear it now?
yes, I can hear it, and it's much lower than it was. It's
It was
still.
only
It
on
sound like
medium.
it just sound like my alarm clock in the
That's what it
morning.
is. It was
It's
called
a,
you just ruined my vibe, bro. You a vibe ruiner.
I ain't mean to rock your vibe. They threw me off. You better warn a nigga.
I
I
didn't
have
know it
music
was
play.
loud. It didn't sound loud on mine. Well,
It
maybe it's
sound
mine.
loud on my end. I was like, damn, is my phone playing some music that random music that I don't know about?
It was.
I was like, do Pie Bean got waiting hold music now?
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, hey Corey. Waiting to get
Hey,
in.
hey, how are y'all
Hello.
doing? How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. How you doing this evening?
Man, I can't and won't complain. I am good.
In my Kimmy voice, sometimes you might need to
I was
complain.
just finna say that sometimes you gotta complain shit.
You
I
still might
feel
not
you.
get shit done, but sometimes
You
you
might
need to
feel a little bit better.
Right,
Get
right,
this
right,
shit off
right.
your chest. Ah, my goodness.
How
All
y'all
right. I
ladies
don't know.
doing
Can
though?
y'all see? Well, when I'm looking at this from the computer, it look completely different. That's how I figured out how to do the music. So
Okay.
is it still playing?
No,
No.
I don't.
Thank
Hold on. Don't
God.
do too much because I will turn it back on.
Oh my goodness. Please turn it off.
Well, it didn't get it gave me an option to upload, but I didn't know. It also said that if you uploaded something on there that you didn't have permission to use, that it'll delete the whole thing. So I couldn't find like no. I couldn't like
Yeah.
connect YouTube to it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna play this.
Yeah,
So
no, we just playing generic music.
yeah, good elevator music. I was vibing.
Mhm. Well, vibe
All
on. Don't
right,
let me
so
kill your vibe.
nah, I don't nah, you didn't kill it. It just was it was for me. Let's put it like that.
Okay,
I've been out here about
okay,
8 minutes, so it's okay.
okay.
More like a mood builder or something like that.
Yeah, for myself, yeah. I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
really
yeah.
relaxing my mind because I was writing a lesson plan before I logged out here. I decided the last minute I'm gonna do it.
Mhm.
So
Crunch time.
yes. All right, Fisa, this your baby, so you can get
I'm
every
on the
space.
road. Shit. That's why I
Lord,
said
you
later, but
driving?
man, I am driving. Well, I'm actually getting gas.
Okay, well that's
Yes,
cool.
'cause
You
I've been
still
in
can
my
tell us
kids.
the whole gist of what we're doing.
So this is Sapsucker Sunday. Like I
Too.
said, in homage to our West Tennessee roots. And
For sure.
my boy play a fly.
For sure.
So it's more this is more low key than our Wednesdays. We going off the dome. We gonna each give topics. We each speak on them. More like a candid, your first thought, whatever comes to your mind whenever we bring up the topic. So we're just being a little more candid and on our toes than usual.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Yeah. So we're gonna do.
Hard though, huh?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do your card because I got a word. I gotta find it.
All right. Good Lord. All right, so I'm pulling from my relationship oracle deck
Mm.
by it don't got no author. I don't know who the author is. Anyway, so I pull integrity.
Hmm.
And the energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by high moral standards. And I feel like
Okay.
today that could be applied because our answers are going to be candid responses.
For sure.
So
Off top of the chrome dome.
at the top of the head. And but for me, when I'm gonna talk on morals for a second, like for me, I set my own morals. Like I don't follow nobody else's morals. Like in my mind, I feel like as long as I'm not mistreating somebody intentionally, then I'm living. I have morals. Those are my morals. It's to, but
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
how it
set,
should be.
yeah, I'm gonna set boundaries, for myself and live for me. But I'm going to, I'm not gonna intentionally mistreat nobody.
So, in the words of Bobby Hemming, who sets morality? Who is the morality police?
I don't know, but
Mm.
you can't
Like
tell me what.
everybody sets their own morals, right? Like ain't nobody only people that do that shit is church people, people in religions,
Yeah,
people that follow certain stand and there's nothing wrong with that, to each his own, but
right.
most people who follow
Because
certain
it's almost
religions,
fear based. Like if you don't do this, then this is gonna happen to you. So now you have to have morals. But in reality, you should already have, like, you should, like,
Right.
why do you want to intentionally treat somebody bad?
I
yeah.
think.
And I think oh go ahead, Corey, I'm sorry.
Oh no. You good? My bad though. I think we all personally have a moral compass, so to speak. Like, and what I mean by that is like I think we all, to the core of us, know right from wrong. Period.
Right.
It's innately in us. I know for black people, I can't speak for everybody else, but
Right.
I know most of us grow up with grandparents or parents that, or I ain't even gonna say parents because our parents is low key janky as fuck, some of us. But our grandparents kind of, it's just innately built in, it kind of, not innately, but yeah, kind of called this mother wit. And if it wasn't, they instilled it in you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And some of it was fear based too. but
Yeah.
True. True.
Shit, I
True.
get plenty whoopings.
some of it was fear based. But I think that the integrity is being lost in our culture because everything is so wide open now, and technology has played a big role in changing what we have access to. It used to be we didn't have that much access, and it was mostly whatever your clan, your family, your close knit family gave you.
Mhm.
And then you would get environmental factors like when you go to school or the people you hang with when you go outside, stuff like that. But for the most part, your moral compass is built off the people that you live in the house with. It's not like that no more though.
Mm-mm.
Nah, you right though. I agree with you, especially unfortunately with our younger people or whatnot, like you say, that attribute ain't been installed in a lot of them. So yeah, I can
Yeah.
agree with
Yeah. It's like you just know, even though in like even our age, if you did some bullshit or you ran the streets or did whatever, you still in the back of your mind, it's just some code, some things you just didn't do. You know what I'm saying?
for
Just
sure.
as a person, you just knew like as much as I would love to do this, I can't do this because this ain't right, man. My grandma, my whatever, it's in the back of your mind. I don't think a lot of people have that no more. I be telling Cammy
Right.
all the time. I think we are. This world is in the brain of a robot, an autistic robot, and no shade to autistic people, no shade, but I
The
be
thought
worried a little bit.
process is definitely different.
Yeah, totally different. Totally different.
So
But
yeah.
yeah. Okay, so my word of the day is biennial.
Mm,
Biennial. Biennial. And it means taking place every other year, especially of plants living or lasting for 2 years. A plant that takes 2 years to grow from seed to fruition and die.
mm,
So basically something that happens every other year.
right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's kind of deep. So I'm trying to see where to go with that.
What? How to use the word? Oh, I can tell you how. Let me give you an example of a sentence. The art museum holds a biannual reception 4 members.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I don't want to plant every year, so I try to choose biannuals for my landscaping. So I think they just be
For
making
sure.
up words out the ass because
Yeah, I mean, where else would it come from?
I could have sworn it used to be biannual. Who the fuck
That's what I
said
was
we gonna?
gonna say.
Who
I
the
thought,
fuck
did
said
you
we
read
gonna
that
change?
wrong?
Right? Who gonna change this the A to a E? Biennial, bitch. This biannual. The fuck?
Exactly. Just like what was
Like
that other word that meant a lot?
shit. I don't know. They just always folks that be coming up with shit. We're watching history being rewritten right before our
Man, listen,
eyes.
I just
Like
seen this
I just
thing where this girl was talking about how this same hurricane happened in the 50s.
what Hurricane
The
Barrel,
one that just the what just
Helen,
passed.
Helen.
Yes. Yes.
This shit wasn't even no real hurricane, y'all. So y'all know these 2 moons is supposed to be here tonight, whatever
The
that
two
is.
it's tonight.
Yes, the
Oh, that's
29th.
tonight.
Yes. Why?
Oh, okay,
Why
okay.
me and my
I heard
kids?
about that, but I ain't know.
Yeah, it's 2 moons. Why me and my kids? The sun was trying to come out right before the sun went down. Why we watch a mist of fog just come all the way through up here on this mountain, and now you can't see shit in the sky?
Cause they
Mm.
sprayed that shit. It came from it used to be a video on YouTube where they were showing NASA making clouds.
Yeah,
Man,
the
they done made some fog. The what?
That's
yeah
that's
they
like
got
that.
one of them. If I'm not mistaken, like the heart machine or whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that's
So
like that show that was on the Netflix, the 100, where they created the fog.
yeah. So basically, they created the fog. How y'all have a hurricane when y'all knew it was going to be supposedly 2 moons coming in? Make it make
And
sense.
how it tear up Tennessee.
Man, did y'all see what it's doing in East Tennessee? Oh my
That's
God.
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. That shit looks
yeah.
scary. But
That shit is
I
horrible.
guess I don't know. They say there's some indigenous land over there.
It is, but that's how they do though. They gotta
All
reset
right.
and wipe everything out. And it really ain't heavily
Mhm.
populated. But why y'all do them folk like that? Like
That was
Man,
rough.
they
Missing Wendy's was underwater. It looked crazy.
okay, I'm back.
like
All
like I
right.
heard one of our scholars say or whatever. Anytime you're dealing with a new man, meaning that particular person that we speaking of, those particular people or whatnot, anytime you're dealing with a new man or whatever, everything's a new to you. So you
Yeah,
amazed by things or whatnot. So you can't help but to tamper and fuck with things or whatnot.
yeah.
Hence
That
what we
makes sense.
see and what they do
They need to stop fucking with some of this shit. God
I
damn,
ain't
let
now.
some of this
and
shit
sit
stay.
down. Shit.
Man, y'all ain't
I
got to
agree.
change every goddamn thing. Shit.
And I
Right.
Man, y'all just been here the last 100 years, and I give you 150 to be nice. Y'all done flipped the script, man. Like I don't believe all of that 600, 400 years. That's bullshit.
only
That's
because
BS.
it seems like it's been 400 years for about 600 years.
Man, I think that things have changed within the last 150 to
It feels
200
like
years.
time is speeding up.
Well, there is. I read an article
Yeah,
yesterday where they
yeah,
said that the world is spinning a second faster than
faster,
usual.
yeah. So
So
And
that's
really,
why
yeah,
it 100% feels like it.
yeah, no, that's a fact though. Like they say, really, they should alter the clock, but that'll be too much or whatever. So it's really not 24 hours in a day. It's like some seconds or so less than that or whatnot. So yeah,
yes,
no, that's
and
a
they
fact
don't
though.
know it, and they don't know the effects of it per se. They don't
Hmm.
know the set of the effects, but they're trying to say that it's due to the CERN hydro collider in Europe, which is under Switzerland. They're trying to say that, well, they're not saying that. They're saying CERN has nothing to do with it. But me personally, I think that CERN, the hydro collider, y'all built a big ass atomic splitter under the earth that's
Yeah,
so many hundreds of miles, moving so fast, and this thing spins for years on end.
Who built
Years
it?
on end. Shit,
scientists. Yeah,
Uh,
and
scientists.
those inquisitive people I just spoke of.
Yes, it's a whole, and they got the best scientists from all over the world. to help
Yeah,
build this thing. And like it's spinning so fast for so long, and they claim they only get so much energy from it after a while, but they're splitting protons. Motherfuckers ain't never split no
Why is you
protons
splitting protons?
because they're looking. I can't remember what the name of the new atoms that they found, which are units that are smaller than protons.
yeah.
They named it after some scientist. But yeah, this is what's going on under Europe. And you mean to tell me that that's not going to affect the Earth's core?
They
In
finna
some
crack
sort of
that
kind of way.
motherfucker open.
Yeah, yeah. In some sort of kind of way, I agree with you. In some sort of way, it has some sort of cause and effect. I mean, we all learned that in school that once
Yeah.
you put something in motion, it's gonna have some sort of effect later. And then for something to be in continuous motion, most
Yes.
definitely.
For years on end, that bitch been spinning. And they only stop it so often once they can split because they have to spin it for so long to get the energy that they need to be able to split atoms
Yeah,
into to split
for
protons.
yeah, so it can build up enough inertia, spin it
Yeah.
going so fast or whatever. Yeah, man.
So you
Like they
can't
say,
tell me that what?
no, I was gonna say, like they said though, when they first started, their first intentions was to see could they create their own Big Bang, you
Oh
know.
wow. Well,
So
they're close
yeah,
to it. They are close
Without the
to it
big
because
bang and
they
the
listen.
enemy, just keep on watching. It's finna bang. It's gonna bang right on into the
Man,
damn ocean. Everybody gonna be
big
dead.
big bang bang.
Man, it,
right,
that's crazy.
that it is.
Yeah.
It's more interesting. Like I keep telling my
I mean,
mama,
I
I
wouldn't
told
mind going. I would not going, but I would. I wanna. I when we get out of here, I'm gonna look that up.
uh-huh. It's a Osaka 4 on YouTube. He talked about
We
that
be
for
talking about it.
years.
I love Osaka Ford.
He talked about it for years and he talked about HARP in Alaska.
I remember him talking about heart, but I didn't catch the one with him talking about this other machine.
Yeah, he talked about CERN for years.
Uh,
But
So
yeah.
that's where allegedly that's where some of the sorry about that noise, y'all. That allegedly that was where the creators of Stranger Things got their idea of
you
opening up the
absolutely
portal
right.
for.
I
From
s-
CERN or
Yeah,
from oh, they got it from CERN. I
allegedly,
believe
I've
it, but
seen
I
that out
believe
there.
that was that. But the things from Stranger Things was real life. That was whole Operation Paperclip, Operation the MK Ultra. That was real stuff, and that was all put on by the military industrial complex. The same people who do HARP in Alaska. It's all military industrial complex. That's why the government gives so many billions, trillions of dollars to the military, but they don't have to account for how they get this money.
Right.
So it's a deep
Yeah,
hole, rabbit hole
yeah, I'm
with all
already
this.
knowing. Yeah, they got plenty shadow agencies and
Yeah.
alphabets that we don't even know nothing about. So yeah, most definitely.
Yes. Okay.
with that statement you just said, Nafisa, I'm gonna ask my first topic for you.
Okay. Well, come on.
Asking
Take it.
questions get you in trouble.
Mm.
Yeah, if you ask a question, ain't nobody trying to fucking hear.
Ooh. Or that you don't necessarily really want to hear or ready to
Man,
hear. You feel me?
are you ready
Yeah.
for the answer you might get from that question? Hey,
Yeah.
I just pulled the topic, man. But me,
I'm just saying
I
this.
be asking questions. If I'm asking a question, then I'm ready for the answer.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Some people ain't really. Some people
Right.
ask
They ain't
questions, but don't be
initially ready.
one. Yeah, don't be really want to know the answer. So that leads to the thing, the fact of a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. They ask for the truth, but when they get it, they really don't want it.
I already
Right.
know.
Hence the saying the truth hurts.
It do. The truth will make you. The truth will make you. Real life hurt somebody.
Or
Man.
does
If
it?
you're
Or
not
does the
ready
truth
for it.
hurt? Or you just not ready for the truth? Shit.
The truth hurt. Shit. If you ain't trying to hear it, that shit will hurt you for real. It hurt. It don't feel good. But if I ask a question, then I'm prepared for whatever's coming.
Keep that question to yourself, then.
Huh?
Keep that shit to yourself.
No, I'm always ask questions. People be mad at me for asking questions. Shit, I be laughing.
Because I
Right.
think sometimes people read into the way the questions come off.
Huh?
And
Right.
sometimes people read the questions wrong, or they may
I
take
mean,
the
if
questions
it's in a
wrong.
text message, then you can read it wrong. If I'm talking, how can you read a question wrong?
Shit, easily. Motherfucker may think you're trying to be funny or condescending.
Mm-mm.
Right.
I ain't got no problem
Or
explaining nothing. If
yeah.
I really want to know.
Right. But no, I'm like that too, though. You feel me? Even though I was just speaking about those people being inquisitive, I'm inquisitive myself,
Me
like
too. Shit, I
naturally.
want to know how that happened.
Right. You just can't tell me something or whatever. I'm gonna go do my own due diligence so I can have my own understanding of it.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
gotta make it make sense for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that in the sense of worldly things. Like
For
sometimes
sure.
when it's one on one in relationships and private things, I don't be want to know the answer, so I don't fucking ask them questions.
Right.
Some stuff I'd rather not know, and if I feel like I need to know, you'll tell me in due time. But that's just when I'm in intrapersonal relationships. Sometimes.
Right. No, and I can agree with that as well. You feel me? Like when it comes to that particular plane, I try to play shit is uh as it comes per se. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm not the person to go probe or
I don't
necessarily
think
Yeah.
that's
go.
pro. Is it, my bad. That's
Oh
pro.
no,
That's
no, no,
pro.
Probe
go ahead. Go ahead.
probe
Is
is the
it?
same thing as question. If you look at the definition
How
to
do I supposed
probe.
to know if I don't
But
ask?
but 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 like when I say probe, I'm meaning it in a sense of like real life, like doing some in inspect the gadget type shit. Like
Oh
I'm
no, I'm
just
not doing that. Well, I ain't gonna
yeah,
say
I'm
I
not gonna
never
do that.
have because I have.
I think
I
we
probably could
all
have worked for the feds at one point in life.
have. I think we are. And most
Uh,
and whether you male or female, like whether if they being righteous with themselves, I think we all played that
Mhm.
game a time or two. So that's just
Yeah.
yeah,
being honest.
And I think I'm just at the age where
I'm not doing it. I don't even
I'm
care.
not gonna ask no questions yet, because the truth will come out in the wash. Ain't that what the old folks say?
Man, come on now.
I ain't finna. I'm not finna pro because you're not finna disturb my peace. Now I'm not gonna
Right.
purposely disturb my peace because I don't
Or
even really give a fuck that much.
right, and but in that same breath, though, not that you necessarily gonna disturb your peace, or like when you say that, not like you gonna live in a state of delusion. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, or whatever.
Right.
You got them
Some people
blinders
like
on.
living in a state of delusion.
Yeah, they
I
Yeah.
do.
don't,
They
but
do.
some people
But
do.
yeah, they do. But I can most definitely
I
tell
prefer
from
not to.
conversation that you ladies most definitely ain't none of that. So yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. No. No. Okay. What's the next topic?
Oh, okay. I'm
Uh,
Corey. What you got? You got some
Yeah,
topics?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay.
When y'all was talking about the words or whatnot for your
Yeah.
topic words or whatever. Mine will be based upon my previous conversation I had earlier with one of my cousins, and that word would be redemption. You feel me? I ain't trying to bring nothing too heavy, but nevertheless,
Oh
that's
no,
what.
no, no. You
But
good?
yeah,
Redemption.
yeah, man. Do I need to add some context, like so far as the
No, no. We
definition of,
just
or just what it
Yes.
mean to me?
or as no, as far as you want it to go. Like you can give us redemption, or if you want to go into more details and
Or do you like? Are you speaking on specific or just what we think?
redemption is.
Yeah. Well, basically, to cap it off, redemption for me or whatever, and what we were speaking on, and of course I already know both of you ladies have y'all most definitely profound understanding on what the word is
Yeah.
already, but we all have our own personal meanings and takes towards certain
Okay.
things. So,
Okay. So
but
just our personal stance.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay. Redemption to me is being open to be fair,
for
open and
sure.
fairness, because we all have done things that we may deem unsavory, but you still have to be open to accept that because hell, ain't nobody perfect.
Off
Uh,
tops
to me, it just means to like fix where you messed up at,
for sure. And on
to
my
redeem
end,
yourself.
yeah,
Okay.
on my end, I agree with all the above or whatever, and like where I'm going with it or whatever. I was speaking about my past
Mhm.
doings or whatever. Like I have chimed on a few times of our last conversations or whatever of me being in my youth, uh, running the
Mhm.
streets and doing all the things that necessarily go with it. And how
Yeah.
now in my latter years, I'm trying my best to order my steps on my own accord. So
Okay.
therefore, having some sort of redemption with that. You feel me?
Mhm.
Where I'm making some sort of rights to the wrongs that I did and the shit that I contribute. That's why I say like I'm a champion of when I get back to the house or back to Tennessee or whatnot from being out here in Colorado. I'm a champion
Mhm.
of real life trying to tackle issues and real life be a voice for our community
Mhm.
and whatnot. And yeah, so yeah, that,
Okay, so
and
let me ask you this. So
yes, ma'am.
redemption is almost kind of like karma in a sense, or dharma,
Right.
whatever they use it. Whatever you put out, you get back. But in some religions, they believe that whatever you put out bad, you have to do it good to redeem yourself. So do you think that's the case? Like, do you agree with that?
Um,
I think they call it dharma.
yeah, I'm like I kind of shared some with Cammy earlier in the week where we was talking about atonement to a certain level or
Hmm.
whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, like I do believe whatever you put out there, most definitely it's gonna come back to you and
Right.
whatnot. It may not come back to you in that particular light that you did it. You feel me?
Right.
It'll come back in another way where you might be going up for a job or something or whatever the case, and you wondering why shit may not be going in your favor. You have to
Right.
remind yourself of the shit that you have done. You feel me?
Right.
And like I say, when it comes to our community or whatever, I'm smart
Mhm.
enough and old enough to realize now that, man, I'm from Old Hickory. You know, Old Hickory at one point in time was looked at like, nigga, you stay out north. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and we depleted the value of our community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And for me to sit back and realize that or whatever is crazy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? At one point in time in that area, all my fellow comrades that I grew up with, all our parents, you feel me, were paying mortgage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For they cribs and shit, and for us to later on do what we did, and now look at Old Hickory. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah,
So you feel like your generation and you and your comrades played a role on
The
maybe the
on
depreciation.
the
downfall of
yeah,
of
the
Old Hickory?
downfall of the downfall of our community, the way it's
Okay.
policed,
Yeah.
the overall just temperature of the streets, like real shit. Like
Yeah.
I played my unfortunate role in this shit, and that's being honest. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I say
So
in my
y'all was
latter
bad.
years, what you say?
Y'all was bad.
Bad as fuck.
For lack of a better word, yeah.
Badass look.
Okay.
The
I done told this motherfucker up. God
toe
damn.
out and fucked those streets.
Can't give black folks nothing.
Shit.
Look what they do.
Right. Can't
But
give
hey,
them
hey, hey, hey,
nothing.
hey, hey, to crack a joke on there though, it's funny but not funny.
It's
On some
not.
real
Yeah.
shit.
We know
Yeah, I
Uh,
that.
know. We know
right,
that.
right, right,
We just
right.
make
Nah,
light of everything, but no, we
right,
know.
right. And so am I in this particular one. Like we are the reason why Kroger moved to after our Orwell Road and
Ah,
shit.
yeah, they left because this show used to be a Kroger over there next to the Kmart,
Yeah,
and that
next to
motherfucker looked
Kmart.
like that motherfucker looked like
Like
what's
the one in
the
Linwood.
No, it looked like supermarket sweep. You remember the old school
Oh
freezers
my
that was
god.
wide open?
Man, and hey, we used to terrorize that motherfucker like real shit, and to the point
Yeah,
where they got sick of it and they moved out north because of the doings
yeah.
that we were doing. US USJ, folks forget USJ used to be
It
right
used to
there
be
off
on her.
Hollywood.
Be right
You
Yeah,
there.
feel me? And that's right adjacent to my neighborhood and shit, man. We used to go hit their ass up while them boys in football practice, just crazy ass shit. You feel me? But
so
not know.
so no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, 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 you good. No, but I was just gonna say, just not knowing though what we was doing at that time though, not knowing
So
and shit.
does that come from being a product of your environment, or is you just being a kid
Oh
doing
hell
bullshit?
no, man! I can't even say product of an environment because again, at that time we talking 96, 97, 98 in Old Hickory. Again,
Yeah,
half of out north, when even out north then. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So like, man, if I had to use that term at that time, shit, we stayed in a real middle class neighborhood. So
yeah.
I my doings and some of my constituents' doings was, I believe, just adolescence.
Being
Not
kid.
yeah, you feel me, and not having
Because like
no outlet
everybody
to
acts like that though. If
what
you
you say.
really, if everybody acts like that.
Yeah,
If you're
all
honest, I
teenagers from
have seen
all
kids
spectrums.
do all type of destructive ass shit. It don't even matter what they look like.
Exactly. So I'm not.
All
I'm not
kids be bad.
right. I'm not
Right.
agreeing, or I'm not condoning what y'all did. But in reality, I all kids do that. Like
Yeah,
teenagers, like other people, other races do it, but they don't put the focus on them as much as they do. Every time black people do stuff, we get extra punishment,
yeah.
extra deep punishment.
But
And I'm not
I've
justifying
seen kids
anything
do
that
way
y'all
worse
did.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Because
no, like wanting to redeem that is a good thing to know that you
yeah,
think like that. But
yeah,
I hope don't harbor no guilt because y'all was just kids, man.
No,
yeah,
most definitely, and I understand that too. Full heartedly or whatever from working with youth or whatever. Like I say,
yeah,
the whole reason why I end up why the whole reason why I am where I am now is because, like I
mhm,
say, I had that epiphany, like, where what the fuck am I doing or whatever. You
yeah.
feel me? And I
And
just
you
want
wanted to
the
make a change.
yeah, and I really
And you
want the
grew
latter.
up.
Yeah, and I want the latter part of my years to be on some peaceful shit where I'm doing something righteous, where I can sleep at night and I know I
Yeah,
did some sort of good deed out there.
yeah. Well, that makes
It's
sense. You
cool.
just, yeah, you like you said, atonement, your dharma, you making sure you clear out. But that's how. But you know who else does that? That's how rich and wealthy people do. All the bullshit that they do, if fucking people over, you know how they think they in their minds they're okay with what they do. They start they do foundations and
And they
give
do
billions of
charity.
dollars and millions in charities.
Hmm.
Yeah. So in
Yeah,
their mind, they are okay with the bullshit that they do. Like, oh, I started a charity, so that cancels it out.
Right. But
oh
that's just
nah,
like when people go and do that and talk to the priest in a little box. What is it called?
yeah,
Oh, do four Hail
Confessional.
confession,
Marys
having
and
the
we
confession.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same
Yeah,
thing. Redeeming yourself.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
this
let's go to the next one.
so the next one I got some goofy ones, but
I have some dumb ones
okay.
too. I ain't even gonna lie. You finna go fix or you
Uh,
want me to go?
I go. So Walmart. What's your opinion on
Hey,
Walmart?
fuck Walmart. You go to Walmart and spend $500. You ain't going to do shit but get some cheese. Some bullshit. Fuck Walmart.
man, I
Respectfully, yeah.
I can't say that, man, because I was a loyal patron back when Walmart was Walmart. You feel me? When it was
Man,
Club Walmart. So
I mean, I
I'm
lie. I'm not saying I don't. I say fuck Walmart because you would go in
because
Walmart
Walmart,
and accidentally spend $500.
facts though,
man,
facts. It's a trap. It's a trap
Yeah.
in that
Why
yes,
motherfucker.
you
it's a
got all
trap
these
when they
apples
made it.
and food in here? That's my favorite things.
Exactly. It's a trap. They knew that though when they create the super center. Cause bro, when it used to be a
Yeah,
Walmart over there on
you
at
were
the end
in
of
and out.
Carriage House, you
Carriage
was
house
in and
and yeah, and the one that was after in Bemis
out
and shit. You
south.
feel me?
Yeah, you went
Yeah.
in, got some little clothes, got some little school shoes. But motherfuckers used to check you back in the day if you got your clothes from Walmart. But my
Oh
daddy
God.
was a single daddy, so he used to get all our stuff from Walmart. We used to get
Uh,
windbreakers,
my mom and dad
shoes.
was whole married, and we got our shit from Walmart too.
Yeah, I think it
It's just
man. If
cool.
a,
Fuck.
I think everybody, mamas, man, on certain items or pops, whoever, you feel me. We all don't experience Wally World shopping, so yeah, man, they can cut
I
it.
still shop at Walmart and fuck y'all.
Man, me and you both, you feel me?
I don't buy no meat
Uh,
from Walmart. I don't buy no meat.
Oh no, I go in there and buy
yeah,
me some
yeah, little
I,
like
house,
I
household and shit, and
yeah,
I,
I be
I,
leery on their fruit.
I don't buy food at it unless it's frozen. Like shit kids gonna eat. Or some ice
yeah.
cream or something like that.
Yeah,
See, yeah, out here we got luxuries like
Not luxury.
reverse, like the reversal of what Kroger's is at the crib. We have out here called King Super. You feel me? And
Kings.
okay.
yeah, yeah, like it's Kroger, but for Colorado and California. You feel
Bougie,
me?
swanky people shit.
And man, they marketplace. Oh my god, man. It reminds me of the Kroger that's out north.
On the
Yeah.
University Parkway Kroger.
Yeah, yeah, that Kroger.
Is
And
it
Uh,
and
expensive though?
nah, I
It's
mean it's
reasonable.
yeah, it's reasonable or whatever, but they fruit game and they organics. Oh my god, just
Bye.
man, they got a like where you got a small owl back at the crib for your non-GMO organic shit. Out
Yeah.
here, man, you got owls plural. You feel
But
me?
you know they do that for certain neighborhoods because it's like that here in
'Cause when you
Chattanooga.
go to the one in the Kroger on Linwood here, you got one. You have literally
One
one
look,
little
one little
section.
section.
It say
Yeah,
Yeah.
you feel
organic,
me?
bitch. I don't like. Why is it like that? Can you explain to me, Mister Kroger, man, whoever own it, why
Man, but
you have it
hey,
set like that? I
hey,
know why,
folks,
but I
so
want
I
you to
be
tell me why.
right. Hey, me being out here or whatever, and prior to me coming out here, me learning and understanding about food deserts and shit. All that shit is
Hmm.
by design. You feel
By
me? For
I
people,
design.
already know.
yeah, for people
Cause
to
you know
eat
what they got in
poorly.
every black neighborhood? They got a dialysis clinic.
And the
Man,
dialysis clinic right beside Kroger. No, it ain't. But
It literally is across the street from the Kroger in Jackson, bro. Or is that a plasma place?
that's plasma.
yeah, plasma.
Plasma ain't no better. Why? What do y'all do with blood plasma?
I
That's
don't know.
what
I
I
used
want
to
to know.
sell mine and get gas money. Then my daddy told me to quit doing it.
What do they do with blood
And it
plasma?
made me no difference what they did with it. I needed that $25.
They be giving
Hey,
folks $60 now.
Well, this,
I
then
think
they do.
I think that's for like the first go. Like some shit motherfuckers was telling me like, man, bro, I'm scared of needles, so I could never sit down and do that shit. You
I
feel
did
me?
it. I think I did it maybe 4 times. Then I was
Oh
like,
Jesus.
I feel real crackhead here with this shit stuck down my arm. I'm finna come up out of here. The fuck, they y'all only gave me $30.
Oh my
Man,
God.
I know my blood worth more than that
$35.
shit, man. That's
Huh?
So,
Don't be
but what do
judging.
they do? That's a question though. What do they do with blood plasma?
It's for like people that got like clotting, like the plasma in your. Because what they do is they take the plasma out, and if I'm not mistaken, they put the blood back in, which I'm pretty sure you can get Hep C from that shit. But it's
Plasma ain't nothing but the water, right?
it be the
The
clear
fluid,
shit.
the clear
Yeah.
stuff in your
But
blood. So what
if
is
I'm not mistaken, I think that's what really kind of is like good for clotting and shit
mm.
like that. I might be wrong, but I think
or
I'm right. I'm
they?
not
I
sure.
think they use it for pharmaceuticals.
And that's what I was gonna say. They use it for multiple things.
Man, hell yeah, especially yeah when it comes to that good old color DNA, and that's who I'll
Yeah.
fall up in that
And that's
motherfucker.
who
So
be in there. They
Man,
might be drunk, but
yeah,
they be in there, motherfucker.
man, here it be junkies though. It be
I already
number
know.
two junkies.
But
They
when
be
I used to go, it wasn't like it wasn't as bad. It was like, I ain't gonna say bad. It wasn't as questionable clientele.
Yeah.
Right.
Or I was young and didn't give a fuck. One of the two. But I wasn't. I just was like shit. I can use this for gas money, whatever, and I ain't care. Like
Right.
I don't know, but all right, I got another one. Let me see. Hmm.
You sound like my
Hey,
2-year-old.
I am. I might be a kid at heart. Okay. Do I want to say this?
Go on and say it. No, no, ain't no take
Yeah.
back.
Right.
Porn.
Ah, porn is the devil.
So what?
Porn is the new devil.
Hey,
Porn got folk out here not being able to do it for real.
hey, cause please leave
Man.
them
Or
damn
or
toys
or
alone.
or
Y'all done
or
fried
or
the
tr-
shit
or
out
try
y'all vaginas.
or trying to reach some untainable goals type
Man,
shit. You feel me?
man. Porn got
Yeah.
men out here messed up because y'all out here thinking that women is finna be looking like Kim Kardashian and finna be riding dick all night long. No, sir. This is
With
real
the
life.
vagina of a 2-year old.
I am a grown woman. I am a woman of a certain age. And this is what we not finna do.
Man, come on, man. Hey, man, I understand when I heard some of the older comedians crack jokes like Bernie Mac and Steve Harvey and them be saying, "Man, look
Man,
at here, look at here, look at here.
What?
man,
I got a good few hot minutes. You feel me? You better get by, you man. Hey, goddamn it,
exactly.
I overstand that.
Right. And then for me, I know I'm at an age where I enjoy it, but I ain't trying to do that shit all night long. Like
Right, and
I
that's
just
what I'm
enjoy the
saying. Yeah, man.
companionship and we just here together and we just doing what we do. Nigga, ain't nobody trying to
Yeah,
do it all night long. Shit.
yeah, bro. You tripping? Like they say, 9 times out of 10, we got kids, work,
Man,
other shit to
man.
attend to. Look, man.
Look,
I'm
Shit.
gonna
hear
just
me?
I'm gonna be quiet.
You
Nah,
the
I'm
one
sorry.
about the shit up.
Okay, no, I for me, like I used to watch it, but then when I fucked around and watched too many of these interviews where the people they was talking about like sex trafficking and how people ended
Yeah.
up on there, and that shit just
Yeah,
ruined it for me because I just can't. I'm a
Yeah.
mental, like it's mental. If I'm trying to figure out, well, damn, I wonder was she sex trafficked when she done this, or was she on drugs? Like
right.
Man.
all
Was
these
this out
thoughts
of
is going through
force?
my head. I can't even just cut the
Mm,
shit off. I'm finna
Yeah, I
go
can't.
right.
This same. I can't do it because now I be thinking like, damn, and somebody in the background making her do,
man, because it looked
especially
like
the
they be
foreign
looking
ones,
at somebody and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that.
especially the foreign ones, like the ones from Brazil. Them motherfuckers be doing some foul stuff,
Yeah,
and
they be
Oh hell no.
it be looking like the girls in there really don't be want to do it, but they ain't got no choice.
right. Yeah. So I had to, and then I've done some like I ain't gonna say research, but like reading, and it talk about how when you use sex toys, it takes away
The
Y'all
the
natural
sensation.
feeling.
ability
Y'all
for
Yeah,
you
natural.
to enjoy for real stimulation from a man. Like
Yeah.
can't no
yeah,
man do with no man. I
No
personally
goddamn
have never had a
battery
role.
operated toy.
Right.
The
Now, but now you
hell?
done
How the hell I?
fried your fucking clit and it don't work unless you done
Right.
I don't get time. Throw this shit away.
Cause man, look at here. I can't gyrate like that goddamn little bunny and that damn motherfucking
the
rose be
role.
doing.
I ain't
Look
never
at
seen.
here, man.
I've never seen one of those. That shit just don't look. I don't feel like you supposed to be able to stick your. I don't think you supposed to be able to do that. They don't just. I'm
That
not
Because
that
knocking
shit.
thing.
anybody that do it, but I don't want to knock myself unconscious. I got
But
shit
a
to.
lot
Yeah.
of people who do it really probably don't be having no man to do it right neither.
I ain't got one either right now, but I'm not finna
No,
electrocute.
I'm saying I'm not saying don't have a man. They don't have a man to do it right. They
Or they never had one to do it right.
right to do it right to get them where
Cause
they
you done
need to go.
tried your shit. It's nobody gonna never do it right.
And then too, then then another cause of that shit that could be though, that person that they encounter with is on a physical realm. But
Yeah.
when that shit be on
Yes,
that on
and
that
that
on
make
that
a difference
chemistry,
too.
yeah, you feel me? So nah, man, a lot of
I
that
ain't
shit just
saying
be on.
nothing. I don't. If you want to incorporate toys into your like, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, do what y'all do. Yeah, yeah.
do. But for that to be your, you can't get off unless you use one. Then that means you need to take a break.
Facts. And discover
Yeah.
you
I
again.
think I
But
think
porn to take
personally
you down a rabbit hole, man. You'll fuck around and
this
be like,
new
shit.
porn, this new porn is different. Cause I ain't gonna lie, growing up when I was little, we used to watch Real Sex and
Yeah,
HBO.
hey,
And that was
hey,
like
hey,
I
hey,
watched it too.
hey,
I used to order that
hey,
shit. It
say
came out
now,
the
be up late night. Hey, for us little,
I
hey,
wanted
for
them
us
J
young
know
dudes,
that.
hey, for us young dudes, they can't lie, man. Hey, a lot of us, man, be sitting there just stimulated and sneaking and watching that shit, eyes all big,
It
cause
wasn't
we
just the dudes, the
scared.
girls was watching that shit too.
girls was watching it too.
No, that's what I'm saying. But for us young dudes, like basically when I say stimulated, it's another word for me saying niggas sitting there rock hard watching that shit like,
Watching this shit.
wow, that shit was crazy back in
But
the
that was soft. That was soft porn. That was low key. This new
yeah,
stuff is
yeah,
off the
yeah,
meat
yeah,
rack, off
I'm
the
yeah,
chain.
man.
scared. Don't go. You don't go down that rabbit hole.
Shit,
You
now
will
you ain't
never
even
come
gotta
back
go
out of
far,
this shit.
but scroll down your timeline and shit.
Man,
You feel me?
All
okay.
right.
Listen, that's
I be
why I
trying to
had to get
delete
off
all this
Twitter.
shit.
I had to get off Twitter because I would be on Twitter, and as soon as 9:30 would hit every night, it's like Twitter after dark would just switch on like that. At least on Instagram, it take a little minute, depending on what you done looked at. Not Twitter. Twitter, don't be on. All I'm gonna say is don't be on Twitter past 9:30, because all you gonna see is straight porn.
Smut.
Man,
I ain't got no
Straight smut.
Twitter. Well, I had to make one for school one time, but I don't never get on it.
girl, I was addicted to Twitter. I said I had to get off this shit because y'all got me going down rabbit holes. I ain't even trying to. Twitter is worse than Pornhub in real life.
Is
Man.
it?
Yeah,
Yes,
because Kevin, what a lot of folks on Facebook share the Twitter links or whatever. You
Is that
man,
feel
what
me? And
the X
so,
links is?
yeah, man, nothing but porn, nothing but porn.
porn.
That be
Twitter
coming
turn.
from Twitter?
Yes,
Yes, they come from Twitter.
Twitter turns
X
to
on
porn.
X.
It's X now, but it turns to
Yeah,
porn. Don't be scrolling on there and just looking at regular black Twitter at 9:30. It turns to triple X rated Twitter. I don't care what the fuck you looking at. It just instantly starts scrolling and popping up naked folks.
I don't want to
man.
go on Twitter. Then I'm good. I'm not a big fan of porn. Like I don't want to watch that shit. I don't want to.
Well,
Now, I used to, as I got older, I would charismatically say, man, fuck watching this shit. Let's make one type shit.
Oh, thank you.
exactly.
Okay, because don't nobody.
Exactly.
I don't want to. I don't want to look at
And
other people.
and
Oh,
you
but
can
let's
tell the
have a
maturity. Or you can tell the maturity of a man also. Because a lot of men, once they get certain age, they don't watch that shit. They
Mm.
don't. They may
competition. I like when you was younger.
no, they might watch a couple booties on Instagram, scroll through a couple of booty claps. But
Yeah,
when they get a
but
certain age, they
actual.
ain't looking at porn. That shit is
Come on,
like,
man, because
yeah.
that's like a myth. That's like a mythological creature you watching. You are not
Right.
finna receive that, bro.
Real men know that shit.
Like,
I
come on,
I don't
man.
understand what you. I me personally, I've never like I don't. I'm like some women be like, I don't want him watching it. Nigga, he gonna look anyway.
But most men don't
I'm
really look
not
at that
saying
shit.
they gon' I'm not saying as we get older, of course you're not gonna watch it like you did when you was younger. But I'm saying me personally, I've never cared. Like I don't care.
Yeah, what you doing your spare time ain't none of my business.
Right. Okay. I'd rather you do that than
Uh,
be out here doing that shit for
I,
real.
since we on this, not to cut y'all off or whatever, since we kind of going off the dome, correct?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we up and down. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm freestyling with this. All right, so since we in this realm right now, uh, right? Because like, all right, during that little time of exploration when I was young and mischievous, watching the little flicks that we used to watch on VHS and then later DVD type shit. Um, I I used to have this low key argument with my homies back in the day, and like, and I know when I say this shit to y'all, y'all gonna be just as baffled as them niggas. But I'm being real. I'm speaking my truth. You feel me?
Okay, we
Speaking my
listen.
truth. But during that time of exploration, I might watch a porno or some shit, but I could never. And even in my adulthood, you feel me? I could never get off of like pleasuring myself type shit. I never was a person who really participated in this shit. I couldn't understand making myself do that off of myself. That is crazy work in my brain.
So, do you think that it was it's a mental thing, or you just it
I
just
just I don't know. You feel me? Like I just couldn't wrap my head around like, hey, bro, I'm finna make myself do this. This is crazy. No, that's what she for. You feel me?
yeah
My hands, my hands rough and callous from hooping, playing football and shit. Y'all know how Coach Franks used to do us and shit. Coach Jones hooping. Come on now, man. And then I'm finna do this. What the hell? Like I couldn't understand it. I remember one time I almost caught a fade with one of the homies because we arguing and like he self admitted like, man, this is what I do. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, nigga, I don't do that. Like, nigga, you lied. I'm like, bruh, I'm not lying. Like, the fuck? I ain't gotta lie about this shit. But anyway, I'm saying that to say, like, in that time frame, that was something
yeah.
I just could never get into. And even
So
now,
that was
you feel
more
me?
taboo for you.
I wouldn't say it was just taboo. I just couldn't find no joy in it. You feel
Yeah,
me?
you be
Like,
okay. So you would rather be doing the real thing.
or have you do it. Oops, not you per se, but a female. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. I ain't mean to say it like that, but
I get it. Well, that makes
yeah,
sense. That makes sense. And I think sometimes some people are just not wired that way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like some people are
right.
not. Some
Sometimes you
people
might
don't.
just need a head, like you might need a something to trigger your imagination. Like once you get, for me, as I got older, I could watch a little bit and then use my imagination for the rest of the way.
Well, porn
Right.
takes away all imagination because it's giving you
Not
everything plus
not for
some
me.
more.
No, I don't know
It
what you
be
be. You know.
it be overstimulating sometimes.
Yeah,
Well,
right,
you
man.
don't
It's
you
like
don't have to watch it the whole way through. Like you just get enough to where you be like, oh, okay, and
okay,
then
here go the starter.
yeah, and then I'm gonna finish with
Yeah,
what I want to finish with. Like I ain't got to keep. I don't
right.
know
That
this nigga.
joint, that joint is it be too much to make too much for me.
Or
Too much
sometimes you get
coming.
it be too much because you got to scroll through till you find something that you like. Nigga,
And
what
by then you be done look at 100 videos
the
and you be
57 fucking videos? I'm finna go to sleep. Fuck this shit.
bro, what the hell? Why am I
What are
even
you
doing
doing?
this?
How
I'm
did
And
trying
I
to
it give you
find a white
time,
woman.
right?
on this
It give you time to think about it. You be like, what the fuck am I doing? Let me get
and
off
then
this
rabbit hole?
bullshit.
These folks out here sex trafficking shit. Let me turn this shit. Dumbass shit.
Oh,
Hey, do y'all
yeah,
want to do one more?
yeah, we can do one more.
Sure.
We got,
Yeah, sure.
we went to it. We didn't win an hour last Sunday, so
We
we
on
got
54:49.
Oh
All
wow.
right,
I didn't even realize.
all
I went
right.
one. Who turn is it? Corey.
It's core return.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta drop. Hey, I had a whole brain fart. Now what I'm going with this, I'm sorry. Like literally, my brain just went like, what the fuck? Okay, now hit me out here. Now, where I'm going?
Just whatever topic.
Whatever
What
you want
topic?
to, it don't matter. Just whatever.
It don't matter. Whatever. You see, we done talked about
Um,
Walmart and porn.
right. Uh, let me see, man. Try to keep it on the light since we finna end this. Sports, man. Since I'm talking to two great sports women on y'all own respective notes, man. Where y'all at with sports these days, man? Do
Sports
y'all?
is fucking rigged.
I don't watch it unless it's my kids. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. No, it's just
I
You said
watch
that
it.
with some passion.
I watch it with I don't watch it, but my significant other keeps up with these betting apps and the shit is rigged. I watched who was that last week that fucking lost that game? The boy for Dallas that was a kicker, been kicking 50 plus field goals, 50-yard field goals forever. This man blew
Yeah.
that shit. And he had wires and stuff in his helmet. You a kicker. Why you got somebody telling you what's up in the kicker? And fucked up a lot of people on a 5 point spread because they won by 3 points.
Right.
But I think so for me, sports has too much entertainment. It's entertainment now. Just like I don't like watching the games because you got commentators who fucking talk the whole fucking time. Shut up.
so
I
I can
Right.
only
make
need
my own thought.
Right. I only need you to tell me the important plays. Don't sit there and feel the air. It's a fucking game. Let me watch it. Let me decide. It's become so Hollywood that I just can't get jiggy with it. Even like ESPN. What was that show? Sports Center. Sports Center
Yeah.
so fucking Hollywood now. They got a sports center in Los Angeles, a sports center here. Like, bruh, where are y'all getting these cheesy ass people from that really were you could tell were not athletes? They just out here talking all
Giving
day,
their
running
opinion.
off at the mouth.
Man, got a
I
job
don't
off
watch
just
sports. I don't
saying
give
corny
a fuck.
stuff.
Right, saying corny stuff, but you really don't know. You probably got this job because you know somebody that knows somebody. Like you really ain't no commentator. You're an entertainer.
So, all right, and not to cut you off, Kim. I know you was finna say something,
Oh,
but
I
this still
just don't
pertain.
watch it. I don't care.
But this still pertain towards you though, like you two
Okay.
specifically. Like all right. So with that being said though, to be specific about sports, how do y'all feel about one of y'all first loves out, the ball, basketball, man? How do y'all feel about the WNBA? Do y'all care for where women's sports have went in that realm, or like you say, you still kind of like it don't matter type shit?
So for me, I think that I hate that basketball is always the great hope. I'm not gonna say it, but like women's basketball has
I
never
knew where you were going.
like women's basketball has always been overshadowed. But y'all get this girl, and she's a good player. Don't get me wrong, she's an exceptional player. But like, it's been exceptional players that came through. Why does it take? It's like all of a sudden they purposely put her in the forefront to
As the
because they
poster
knew
child. Yeah.
as the poster child, right? To because the WNBA was finna fucking fold. The WNBA has been carried by the NBA for since its inception. First of all,
Right.
so they had to. All of this is marketing. They can't. They have to find a way since it's women's basketball and people weren't really interested in black women. They had to find somebody else to sell it for them. So they chose
Mhm.
who they chose. And like I say, nothing against her. She's a good player. Good player. She bought my had my stepmama who ain't watched sports in years. She said, "Fish, we watching this Kaylee Clark girl play and da 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 da." So I get it. They had to peak interest in women's basketball. So good kudos to them, but it's still is like they always like I said, they always got the great hope. They're supposed to
Right.
save the shit when y'all know it's finna tank. And then on top of that, NBA got kind of cheesy too and stage. It
Man.
So they having to pump it up because the NBA, when LeBron did all that stuff that he did and moved, they started making all these super teams. It just made the NBA whack to me. Like,
Yeah, they blew it up, man. They blew it up.
yeah. So, like I said, that's why I said it's too much entertainment in politics involved in sports now. It's no longer just people with talent actually going out there to play. It's too much
Hey,
riding on it. So they're
y'all want to,
manipulating it.
I don't.
man?
I don't. Only sports that I watch is when I go to my kids' games. I don't watch sports on TV. I don't even really watch TV, to be honest. I watch a show here and there, but I don't. I didn't even watch it when I played. If I'm honest, I just played because I was good.
Yeah.
Then when I got done, I'm dead ass serious. I'm for real.
That's
I
tight.
didn't care. I was always naturally athletic, so my mama signed me up, so I played. Like I didn't. I just liked it because I was like, ooh, now I got some more friends. It was like more of a social club for me. I just happened
Right.
to be athletic and good, but like I've never been an avid sports fan. Like I support my kids. I support the kids that play with my kids. But as if you waiting on me to be like, yeah, let's go to the game. No, even if I got a dude and he watching sports, I might be like, hey, I fry you some chicken wings or whatever. I'm finna go outside and work in my garden or some shit. I do not care. Please go watch the game, and I ain't even gonna get in your way. I ain't got no question.
Word, word.
What's
All
your
right, but
thought?
me, I feel exactly where all y'all coming from or whatever. As an athlete on my own, I might didn't go as far as you guys did with it or whatever. You feel me? Due to my own doing and shit. You feel me?
Mhm.
But nevertheless, though, I feel the same as y'all, especially now seeing the greater, bigger picture. I'm a quote a Roman emperor. He said, "Give them games so they can be entertained."
Man,
Exactly.
that's it.
That's the
Court
biggest thing.
jester.
That's why I hate like with the kids. They push it so hard. Like I had a little boy tell me, "I'm gonna play football professionally." The baby don't even play football right now in high school.
I'm
That's
sorry,
like
that's
y'all.
not funny.
It is funny because it's you brain. You brain. You. This is what you're teaching the kids to think. Oh well, I can just play ball. You can't play ball. For one, if you not playing right now, sir.
Right.
Not playing
Like,
Or
high school
it's
ball.
more now. It's more of a money pit because I be listening to you talk about AU, and then I be seeing how they do AU. When we play AU, it was about sheer talent. Now
No,
no,
there,
period.
it's
Period.
no longer about
it's
talent.
can
It's
my
about
mama
what
pay
parent.
for it.
You
Yes,
can
can my
buy
mama
your way
pay
on that
for it?
shit.
You can,
Yeah, you
and
can buy
I
your
think
way.
that
Yeah.
excludes the people that's really good. Like if my mama can't afford, or my mom and dad can't afford to pay, then that mean I can't play. So are you really playing against the best athletes? No,
Nah.
Exactly.
you're
Yeah.
So
playing
what?
against the
So
ones that can pay for this shit.
they can pay. So to that point, what we're about to see is a whole generation of a whole bunch of nepotism and
Of
favoritism
privileged
going on.
children who mom and daddy can pay for them, so now they feel like they have the right. No, you really ain't that good. I'm finna take you over here to and play and take you out here on Sunday at Muse Park and let you get dog walk and see what happened.
Right. To humble you,
Yeah.
respectfully. You feel me?
Shit,
Man.
I was
Let
taking
you.
me and my girls would go out there and I be like, shit, we finna go to the park and play. I ain't going to sign up for no gym. I'm not about to pay you because everything you can teach her, I can teach her this shit. And then
Mhm.
we can go to the park. So shit, no.
Right.
I ain't got and then they don't even do fundraisers like that. Like who gonna barbecue some chickens?
Right. They want the parents to spend six
Y'all
hundred dollars
supposed
out
to
of
give
pocket.
Off
fucking
the
calendar.
muscle. Off the
Why is we
muscle.
doing it? Y'all got the kids begging and shit, man. If y'all don't make some people do car washes and stuff like that. I'm not saying all coaches don't do it, but we used to have to real life hustle to pay for our shit.
Hey
We
man,
had
I remember.
parents. We had a
Yeah, I remember
boosters
that shit.
club. Booster club with parents. People don't want to work no more and do that shit. People
It
just
just
want
I
to.
can pay for it. Why? When you can when like what?
You can raise money
I
for
can't
it.
pay for this shit. I can't pay all my bills because that's too much dollars.
Man, I say this though. I say all this to say this to honor you two though, to show y'all that I paid attention to y'all. I remember y'all being so dope in middle school that y'all got to meet the UT Vols and shit. Y'all remember that shit?
Mm.
Well, of course
You
y'all do.
had Summit.
We
Yeah,
did. I remember we met Pat Summit. We did get
I
to meet
still
Pat
got
Summit.
her what you call her seat.
The book that she signed,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
threw her
remember that.
name.
I remember the boys, you feel me, and then even us little JVs, we was jealous. We was like, damn, they get to meet them. You feel me? Like real shit.
And we didn't do
We
shit but go
did.
stand in line at Books a Million or
It
wherever.
Books a Million.
Y'all could
Davis
have
kids.
came.
Davis kids. But it was still the idea though, because we got to get there first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got free books that we did. I do remember that. Damn, I forgot about that, Corey. You remember that shit?
I remember
Yeah, I
that
remember
shit.
that, man.
I got a whole point of my life.
Hey,
I
but
just
Miss
shut
Lumley
off.
was a good ass coach though.
Miss Lumley was an amazing coach, brother. Miss
Man,
Hey,
she
Lumley
was
was,
a good coach.
tell me, correct me if I'm wrong. Did she look like Pat in her own way too?
yes, and she
Did.
acted like Pat Summit in
She
her own way.
did.
Miss
Man, she
Lumley
did.
understood the
She understood how
psychology
to
of
get in your
women.
head.
Yes, and when women play sports, you have to get in their head. You can't holler at them and be like, "Go do this and go do that," because women have cycles, and we are moody people.
And
You can't
emo.
holler at me if I'm having a
Who you
bad day
talking
and think,
to?
because I will fucking walk out this gym. You won't get shit from me. But Miss Lumley knew how to get into our minds
That's
and get our
good.
heads into it and motivate us. That motherfucker made me think I could jump out the gym. Do you hear me?
And
I
y'all
like
played like that though. You feel me?
her.
That's why y'all had a better record than the boys. You feel me?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was a
we was
good
just
coach.
better than y'all. That's how that shit was. I just talking shit.
Not you talking shit.
You know, and I ain't even give a damn. Cause when I left, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't care about no. I promise y'all,
It
I
was.
didn't care. It was just fun. It was something to do.
Yeah.
I
It
like
was. I
Y'all
would.
if they had a had. I'm finna be honest. If they had a had for real majorettes, I wouldn't even have played basketball.
If it
for
hadn't
real?
been for Jessica Love,
Yes,
shout out
I
to
would have
Jessica
been a
Love.
majorette. I used to do dance and shit when I was little. I actually can fucking dance. Don't nobody know that shit, but I can.
Me too though. I ain't gonna even lie. I tell folks like, hey, for real. I went through every dance. And I was the little kid. Come here, do that little dance, Core, and I bust the MC Hammer or do the kid and play, and then
So
they'll send me.
Cora, who the better
Yeah.
dancer in, Usher or Chris Brown?
Oh man, Chris Brown, man, that
Chris
dude
Okay,
Brown.
cold.
That
Usher
nigga
Man,
pretty
that
damn.
cold
dude
though.
cold. Yeah, Usher cold, but man, he ain't
But
got shit
Chris
on Chris.
Brown hit different though.
Man,
Hey,
yeah,
Chris
that
Brown live is fine. That's the only person I think I pay in another concert to go see. I ain't paying for shit nobody else. I
Been
will
to no
pay to go see Chris
concert
Brown.
since I went to see Silk when I was like 12. Well, auntie took us after the African Street Festival.
After the Street Festival.
Why was I in there? First of all, I was like 12. I had on a Tweety Bird shirt. Why am I at the Silk concert?
there's a meeting.
Man, I was not old enough to be in there. I don't know. And I was there, like right there.
Hey, the African Street Festival used to be fine. I don't
It
know how it is
did.
Man,
now.
come on now.
But that was like
Man,
a whole vibe for us growing up. Hey, being on
It
Hay
might be
Street.
fun for the kids now, though. If you think about shit, hit different when you grown.
Yeah, but
yeah.
the kids don't really associate like
Cause
that. Them kids don't give a
they're different kind of kids though. They be on their
they don't
phone.
give a fuck about going out there to the African
They
Street
do.
Festival.
They want
Then
to go, but they just want to do it so they can put it on their Snapchat and their story
uh,
and on
And
and
well,
then
make
we
and
used
then
to be in them. That's the only
and
time that I could just be free and just be out there all fucking night doing what I want to and not have to check in with my parents.
yeah, because they
right.
wasn't nobody finna come out there and shoot each other neither. When we was
They
little,
wouldn't.
Nah, not
fighting though, but they wasn't gonna be shooting.
yeah, not back in our day. Yeah, you'll get a good fist
It's a
fight, but
different. It was
nah.
different. Like, and then if
Yeah.
somebody else mama could holler at you and your mama wouldn't get mad.
and tell your ass, hey boy, I see you, or hey girl,
Yeah,
and give you
I
that
be
look.
fussing
Like I'm
at
gonna tell your
everybody.
mama.
I don't care.
I tell you, you know
Oh,
better.
Mhm. Yeah, they go back to that village mentality we was kind of chiming in on, a few days and shit ago.
yeah, I never came
Yeah,
back to that conversation. I'm sorry, my niece. We drew ice creams and princesses and fucking rainbows, and they spent the night. So I didn't never get to.
Ah, you good, you good.
It's like, wait a minute. So yeah, but mm-mm. Basketball just don't. It don't. That shit don't interest me. Sports really, anyway. So.
yeah. I had stopped watching it, but my significant other like to watch it, so I watch it when I'm with him. And I like to keep up with the analytics and the politics and shit too.
Right, 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 right. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
period.
So
I don't know.
yeah, I think that's where I'm at. Being out here in Denver, in Colorado, and whatnot, it's a very big sports town. So like,
Hmm.
um,
Can you
anytime you wear any type of memorabilia from any other related team, somebody gonna associate with you. Oh, that's your favorite team? No, I'm just wearing it. Like, what the
Right.
fuck?
I just like to. So how is it in Colorado? How do they
I
feel
just
about
want to
Deion
know,
Sanders?
can you ski?
Can I ski? No, I can't now, but one day I will. I think I'll do snowboarding before I do skiing. Though.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, snowboarding would probably be fun.
Yeah, I think I'll go for that. But now, what was that other question you said? How is it out here?
How do they take Deion Sanders out there in Colorado since he's there? I
Man,
mean, I know
so
he's not in Denver, but
right,
he's at
but
University.
he's still in right. Yeah, he's still in the greater area. You feel me? They consider
Yeah.
Boulder as like the greater area around Denver and shit. Cause Boulder
Yeah.
really ain't nothing but like a good 30-minute ride, depending on traffic type
Oh,
shit.
okay, so
You
that
feel
ain't
me?
bad. So what's their do
Nah,
they like him or do they care?
man. To be honest, this is what I learned about Colorado when I got here. Colorado holds one of the biggest groups of the KKK on this side of the Mississippi.
Say
So
what?
yeah, look that shit
They
up, like real.
undercover.
Like so, I say all that to say, uh, Colorado.
Sorry.
Are you good? Hey, that low key spooked me, but okay.
Man, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Hey, you have seen my face. I looked around like, what the fuck? But like nah, I say that in good reasoning because man, you got a
Hmm.
lot of low key racist white people out here, and they and
Yeah,
they really don't like dude. They like the
yeah.
money, the revenue that he brings for
That
that
he
particular
brings.
area, but
It's
Hmm.
like any other
him
type of sports when you talk about it. It's entertainment purposes.
yeah, you feel me? Most definitely. And that's what they really look at him like, man, dude. To them, they look at Dion like a clown, like being
Yeah.
honest, man.
Oh
Yeah.
And
yeah, but he changed. He has brought glory back to NCAA football because nigga, wasn't nobody watching this shit because people was tired of Alabama winning every year and it seemed
right,
rigged.
the usual
He,
suspects, you feel me?
yeah, he brought back
Yeah.
the excitement,
That
but
he
he's
did.
just another
And
puppet.
yeah, yeah. And I just say that off the muscle. But
Yeah.
but how can I say like I just know in the greater eyes of most white people out here, and yeah, see you. Yeah, you got a lot of alumni that's
Hmm.
white who will still root for CU or whatever.
Yeah.
But do they actually give a fuck about Dion? Hell nah, man. They
No,
just look
it
at
burns
bruh
their buttons. But the West Coast. I
as a
mean,
spectacle.
yeah, but I'm just listening to you talk about how Colorado has the biggest KKK west of the Mississippi. Oregon's the history behind Oregon. Oregon is this liberal state all of a sudden now, but black people were banned from Oregon until the 70s. Did y'all know that?
No,
That was
I
law.
I did
Look
forgot.
not
up the
know that.
history. the history of Oregon. You know, Portland, everybody's like, oh, it's so open here and we're this and we're that, we're liberal. No, Oregon was a very racist state. They had specific laws. They ran all the black people that were there out of the state. So
Damn,
yeah.
Mm.
now I'm gonna have to check that out. Man, I swear I ain't
Yeah,
know
look
that,
into.
man.
I didn't know that. My daddy told me about that, and when I started research, I was like, "Oh shit, he was right." Yeah, they were a very racist state, very racist. So that's why I have questions about Nike. Nike's headquarters are in Oregon. You
Oregon,
know,
yeah.
so it's just kind
Phil
of I don't know.
Knight ass and shit, yeah.
Yes, so it's just kind of okay. I see you.
Mm, right,
Yeah.
you feel me? But I
Yeah.
but as we know though, I mean we here in this great corporation that they
Oh
call the
yeah.
United States, you feel me? Man, the racial undertones are everywhere. You feel me?
Oh
Some
yeah. They're
places,
gonna
Can't
always
get
be
away
there.
from
yeah,
Yeah.
man. Damn,
The
I really didn't know that.
microaggression. Yeah,
Right,
so look,
and I,
look it up. Look
yeah, I'm
up
gonna check that
Oregon's
out.
racial history. Black people not being allowed in Oregon.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Crazy,
not
yeah.
surprised. I
But you
mean,
know what? No, not now that you say that though. You know, Oregon, they like some of the architects of like the neo-Nazism.
yeah,
You feel me?
yes,
So a lot of that shit come out of Oregon. You feel me?
yes.
So
And
yeah,
when you go up into the deeper into the state of Washington, outside of Seattle and places like that, you see it too. You see a lot of it. They don't
right,
really care for. But Oregon is one that had laws in their books on
right.
discrimination. Yeah,
that shit
real life.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man.
I
But I
mean,
can
it's
see it
not
though.
crazy. It's real life, but it's still because people
Yeah,
swear up and down. Oh, it's not like that. It's not like, but yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it is. It's just different.
most
It
definitely.
shows up differently in different places.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you most definitely got some areas here in Colorado where it ain't nothing but white folks, man. Like,
Yeah.
on as you get into the mountain, small towns and shit,
Yeah.
like, yeah, like
You just
it's
know to be
places,
careful.
man, most definitely. It's places that'll remind you of rural areas back at the crib, except you just out here in these pretty ass mountains.
But at
that's
least at the crib,
scary.
you know what you did. You knew what you know what you're working with at the crib.
Man, hands down, man. Before we get off here, I cracked a joke to people out here. Like where yeah, here in the metropolitan area, Denver, yeah, most white people are pretty much courteous for the most part. I could really much say smile and wave at you and all that good shit. Or I when I came home in May, I was at Walmart and shit or whatever, talking about Walmart, the goddamn ghetto. uh, I had asked one of the ladies that was working there, this kind of older white woman, like she probably like my mom's age or some shit. Anyway, I approached her like, "Hey, man, could you tell me where such and such is?" And she turned the way she turned around and looked at me like, "Nigga, if you don't find this shit on your own," I bust
Ooh.
out laughing in her face and said, "Oh shit, I'm sorry, I forgot where I was at," and walked off or whatever. Like. Like
Ah,
that, like dead ass. You know what I'm saying? I forgot where I was at. I forgot I was home and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, it
it-
is.
so I
Yeah.
just hate that people be in denial about it.
Because it's easier to
Yeah.
be in denial than to accept the truth, ain't it? Ain't there with the cognitive dissonance?
Yeah.
Right, right,
Now they go
right.
back to that first question. Asking questions that get you in trouble.
And on that note, I think that's a good note to end on.
Yeah, probably
Man.
All
so.
right, y'all. All right, Peeps. This was a
Make
good
sure
one.
y'all hit all the right goddamn buttons.
Only button I see is the power button at the top right corner. That's what I
Yes,
hit.
ma'am.
I
Yep.
guess.
Power,
I
follow and exit. Do I hit leave, minimize, or follow and exit?
I don't know.
Well, I'm finna hit leave.
Peace, y'all.
I